Hey y'all, welcome to my channel. It's me, Kiana, sexy lady. I know I haven't been here for a while. I have been so busy. Oh my god, and life is just life. And but for August, I'm going to be a co-host in um, ARC August. Let me see. So it's going to be a readathon, and it's a nautical themed readathon based on reading your arcs from like NetGalley, or if you don't have any arcs from like authors specifically or for NetGalley, you can just read any book that you want. Um, but we're gonna go into that. Okay, so it's brought this readathon was created by Vanessa at Read with Dr. B, Coda at Your Book Too Bestie, and Nicole from Dusty Book Sniffers. Let me see. And so there are 6 teams. Huh? I, along with Dee Dee from Virtues of Books, and who else? For fiction's sake, let me see. I don't know her name now. Oh, I'm sorry, Lauren. For fiction's sake, we're all going to be we're the leaders of Anchored Souls. Okay, and that's our group. And then there have another group, Azure Tides by Jamie at Jamie B Books. Um, Whimsical Nature. I'm sorry, not Natures. Whimsical Narratives, and that is Kimberly and Chantel at the Spooky Library. And then we also have for the group Coral Crown, it's going to be River from River Rose Woods, Sash at Sash Reads, and Audrey from Audrey Books and Coffee. And then for Siren Song, we have Anna at the Book Dreamers Alley, Sarah from and her channel is Sarah Y7347, and also Sarah at Literary Hype Woman. And then there's a team Driftwood Dreams. That's Eric at Break Even Books, Kiani, not to be confused with me, Kiana at Saluna Shelves, and Paula at Family and Books. And then there is a team that is like the villains team, and it is Shark Bites by our own Read with Dr. B, Vanessa, Atia at Booking It with Atia, Jess from This Kiwi 03, Lexi at Lexi Rose Reads, uh, Bree from I Would Rather Be Reading, and Coda at Coda Means Friend, and Nicole from Dusty Book Sniffers. Also Stephanie from QWERTY. Also, y'all should also check out QWERTY has she's a challenge, the hardest reading challenge you'll ever do. Check it out if you want a bit of a challenge. And also, there's an honorable mention going to Bree from Four Paws in the Book. She's also helping out with this readathon. Okay, let me see. So I thought that I would go ahead and let you know what arcs I have. Now I have this one book, and I don't even know if it's still considered an arc because it's probably been out and produced. It's already published. But one of my arcs, and you can see when it was an arc, 2023. So it's probably already challenged. And I was supposed to read this a while ago. Shirley Chisholm, Champion of Black Feminist Power Politics. That's the one physical arc that I own, that I'm going to be trying to read in this challenge. Also, I have a couple of NetGalley arcs. Let me see. Hold on. And I'm going to let you know what those NetGalley arcs are. I have one called the Divorce Tante, Divorce Detente. I don't know how you would say that, by Mia Heinzelman, and also Burn Down Master's House by Clay Kane. Those are two of the NetGalley arcs that I have on NetGalley, and I also have an audiobook um, arc that is, where is it? I just got approved for it today. It's Podcast Pretenders and Pumpkins. And that's one of the arcs that I also have on NetGalley. Okay. So there each team has different prompts that you want to complete to get points. Okay. And as far as team anchored souls, here are our prompts. Read a book you've been anchored to for a long time. So this can be a book that's been on your TBR for a while. Um, I think for that, it's going to be, for me, for one that's been on my TBR for a while, is part of the Chronicles of Narnia, The Voyage of the Dawn Treader. That's been on my, I've owned this for a while, and it's been one of the books that I need to read. So that's probably one. And I tried to pick books that were nautical themed, and so this happens to fit that prompt pretty well. So that's been one that I've been anchored to for a long time. Another prompt is going to be read a book that deals with heavy or grounded themes, such as grief or identity. This is another book that I've been wanting to read for a minute. It's Son of a Sailor. He has to deal with, he's hiding his identity as a pirate and he has to go home. But he's torn between like his pirate family and, his real family. So that is going to be one with the theme. And the next prompt is read a slow burn book or one over 400 pages. Now, one that I have that's over 400 pages is this, The Mermaid and Mrs. Hancock. It's one of my Book of the Month Club books that I've had for a while. As you can see, she's pretty chunky. It's over 400 pages. Excuse me, I'm filming.
Can I use the dishwasher?
I'm loud. Yes, you can use the dishwasher. This one is 483 pages, I believe. 484 pages. So that's one of my over 400 pages book. Hey Camila, how you doing? I was just doing my ARC Readathon announcement. Um, these are the books that fit my prompt for Anchored Souls. And let me see. And so there are different other prompts. Team Azure Tides, they have their different prompts, and then they all have a bonus prompt. There's going to be it. I believe I already put it in my description box, but it's rules on how to. It's the different prompts from the different groups are going to be in there. Let me see. Okay, let me see how the point system goes. Okay, oh, I need to tell you guys about the Shark Bite team. So the Shark Bite team is the one with Vanessa and Coda and Nicole, and they're the villains. And so they get a chance to like sabotage us and like take our points. So let me see. It says each week they'll be assigned a new team to they can attack all the competitive teams, and so the villains can win. So if a Shark Bite member chooses to, so they can skip their own team prompts and complete another team's prompt, and they can steal 100 points from that team. So yeah, he said that's funny. Yeah, so they can steal one of our points. And you see, I tried to be on theme with my little. I don't have anything shark thing, but I thought boats was close enough, and then my little fish earrings. So I thought I was doing something like nautical. So that's just me trying to be a little corny. Okay. But the Shark Bite team can steal our points. Okay. So like if they read like say they read a slow burn book, that's one of our prompts, over 100, over 500. Oh, it's over 500 pages? Then we'll lose 100 points. So yeah. Okay. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Okay. And let me see. Okay, so this is how you earn points. You have to read, rate, and review each book that you submit. There's a Google form. It is going to be in my description box, but you have to read, rate, and review it. All the points will be added up and averaged based on the number of active participants on each team so things are fair. So that way that'll prevent one team having a whole bunch. Take that with you. Take that with you and go out. Take that with you and go out. Take that and go. Okay. That will prevent one team if one team has 20 people and one team has 5 people. Of course, there's an opportunity for them to get more points. So that's the way they're going to keep it balanced. Okay. Okay. Manga, graphic novels, comics, and children's books are worth half the points. So if you read 100 pages in one of those formats, you're going to get 50 points. Hey, Jess Kiwi, Jessica. Okay, she's in what? Okay, I know. Well, hold on. Jess is not in my team. She's on Azure. Nope, that's not right. Hold on. I got it right here. I'm sorry, it's a lot. She's on. You're on Shark Bite. What? Oh man. Oh man, she's on Shark Bites. Ah. So I gotta watch out for her. Oh man. Dun, dun, dun. So I gotta watch out for Jess. Okay. Let me see. So yeah. Okay. All right. So yeah, they can steal our points. Okay. So you gotta read. Okay. So that way it's gonna keep it fair. So manga is gonna be half the points. The team prompts are worth 50 points each. And you can only use one prompt per book. So let's say I have a book and it counts for 2. I better pick a prompt. So, let me see. You can read. Let me see. Hold on. You can't double up. Okay. Bonus prompt points are worth 100 points each, and you can't double up. If you complete all 14 prompts plus your team's bonus prompt, you will earn your team badge, which is worth an extra 200 points towards your team's average. I'm glad we do not have to keep up with the points because I read. I'm not that good with math. So let me see. Fish are hey, no, fish are friends, not food. Shout out to Nemo, man. Let me see. Oh, let me see. Okay, hold on. All right, so all the rules are going to be on here that we're going to put in the points. So it's going to be fun. You can earn 50 points for every person that you're following on every host that you follow on social media. So go and follow all the hosts, and get your points. Let me see. If you watch a host YouTube video and leave a comment, you can earn 100 points per video. There's no maximum number of points you can earn for watching host content. So watch all the host content. Yes. Okay, let me see. You will earn 50 points per official ARC August sprint joined throughout the month. There is no maximum. Okay, so you can join any sprint. Now that's going to be hard for me because I'm working during the day. So a lot of times you guys notice I'll pop into the sprint. I'll be there for a minute. I try to leave comments. I try to say hi, even if I'm only there to stay for like a few minutes. But I work taking calls, so I can't be like on the sprints like I used to be. But I try to pop in when I get a chance. So I'm going to try and do that. And then you comment the book that you're reading in a live sprint, and you submit it in the Google form, which is going to be in my description box. It probably already is. Okay, and then there's points for people who are written by a marginalized author that prominently features a marginalized community, and you'll earn 100 additional bonus points, which can be stacked with prompts. Now this has to be like a main character. This can't be like the best, it can't be like some minor character. It has to be prominently featured character in the book. Okay, let me see. You're eating it. Oh man, look at you eating your friends. Okay. Let me see. So let me see. There's a golden doubloon. It's at the end of the month. So if your NetGalley ratio has gone up to 80% and you have to submit a screenshot, then you get the golden doubloon and you'll earn 500 points for your team. Right now, my NetGalley is at I thought it was 11%. I don't know if it went down. I think mine is at 8% right now. I'm gonna show you guys. Hold on, view profile. Yeah, okay. So mine is at 8%, and it says I have been approved for 15. I can't access all the books. I can only access a few of the books. But yeah, I'm at 8%. So I got a ways to go. So we'll see. We'll see if I get up. I don't get too many. I don't really ask for too many arcs because I don't I don't really have the time because I have so many other books that I have to read that I feel kind of bad like requesting an arc when I have a whole 3 shelves of books already to read from. But this is gonna be fun. And there's also one of the teams is non-competitive. I believe that is Driftwood. They're non-competitive. So yeah. You can read from all the other teams' prompts. And you could submit whatever books, and you could just read whatever you want, and go from there. And I thought it would be fun if I went through my books, and even though you can read whatever you want, I thought it would be cute to pick out some nautical themed books. So here are my books that I picked that, and I may have more, but nautical theme: Deep as the Sky, Red as the Sea by Rita Chang Epic. Let me see. And I'm not going to read this whole thing, but oh yeah, that's a long description. Basically, okay, Shek Young, she sees a Portuguese sailor slay her husband. He's a pirate. So she has to act fast. So she didn't mourn. What she did was she married her husband's second in command and agreed to give him a son in order to retain power over half her fleet. So she can't even mourn her husband. She got to marry the next in command, have his baby in order to stay in power. So it's already gonna be on some bullshit. So she gonna have to deal with some stuff on here. So she's gonna have to she's gonna have to have courage, to be ruthless, and yeah. And this is a book that I've had for a while. So that's one of the books I thought would be good for nautical theme, in addition to the ones from my prompt, nautical theme. So yeah, let me see. Yeah, Driftwood Dreams is the non-competitive team. So they don't earn any points. Okay, all right, but I mean, we're all here to read and have fun. So let me see. Another one I thought, which would be nautical theme, is Nicholas Sparks. Oh my god, there's a little bookmark in here. Okay, y'all know I get my books used. Look, it's a little froggy gift bookmark. How did I never see that? That's crazy. Open your books. But I always find like little bookmarks and stuff and used books, and I just kind of keep them. Oh my gosh. Like, let me see. I think I found another one in. Let me see. I'm always keeping the books, but yay, I can add this to my little bookmark collection. Okay. Okay. Nicholas Sparks, Message in a Bottle. This guy who wrote the Notebook. Well, he wrote the Notebook? Why did I think Nora Ephron? I thought she wrote the Notebook. Okay, well, never mind. It says he did. So, okay. So let me see. There's a bottle, a message in a bottle, duh. And it finds a divorced woman, Teresa Osborne, and she finds it, and then it's a man named Garrett who signs the letter. And so he's expressing his love for Teresa. And then she wants to know who they are, and I guess she's gonna try and find out who they are. And then something happens. She's gonna find somebody. So I thought that would be cute. It's not really sailing, but the bottle had the bottle was in the water, so that might help. Isn't it cute? I'm gonna keep it. Okay. Another book, which I didn't realize this was nautical themed, Fable by Adrian Young. I've been wanting to read this for so long. World made dangerous by the sea, and those who wish to profit from A young girl must find her place in her family while trying to survive in a world built for men. Girl, aren't we all trying to survive in this world built for men? Girl. So she's 17. Her name is Fable. She's the daughter of the most powerful traders in the most powerful trader in the Narrows. Okay, so she grew up on the sea. Her father abandoned her on an island filled with thieves and little food. So she got a deadbeat daddy. Mm, wow. What don't we know about it? So I know this is part of a series, and this is the first one. I bought this a while ago, kind of drawn by the cover. I was just like, okay, let me see what that's about. And we're gonna see. Okay, and another one, and I think I got this at Dollar Tree. Sense and Sensibility and Sea Monsters. Now I know it's like an adaptation of Sense and Sensibility. If any of you have read Sense and Sensibility, do I need to read that first before reading this? I don't know. I'm guessing no, but I'm just probably gonna read this first. I don't think I need to read Sense and Sensibility. I've not read any Jane Austen. I own two Jane Austen books. I own Persuasion, Persuasion, and Emma, and I have not read any Jane Austen. But let me know if you guys have read Sense and Sensibility. Um, I know they have another one, Pride and Prejudice and something. I know there's a bunch of these, but I think I got this one at Dollar Tree, which I was like, what? Okay. And so that's another one of my C books. Let me see. You love that cover? Which one? This one? Right? Like, okay, girl. Okay, she's a cutie. You know, our black queen on here. Remember that thing that was going around and they were saying gingers were black? So Fables are our black sis. Okay, and then another one I thought, which would be, you want to read a Jane Austen book for the end? Yeah, you know what? I think that is something that I'm gonna read one this year for real. I'm gonna read a Jane Austen book before the end of the year because that's yeah. I can't keep going on saying I haven't read any Jane Austen. um, then another one. Okay, this is my last one, and I think I might have some more. I was really trying to see if I had any more nautical books, but I don't know. Let me see. I don't know if this one. There's water on the cover. Let me see. Jumpa Lahiri. I don't know. I think this is short stories. Okay, never mind. This may not be nautical. I'm just thinking because there's water on the cover, but I don't think this is nautical themed. So we're going to put that to the side. But the one I thought, One Piece, and this is One Piece one through three. Still haven't read One Piece. Started watching it on Netflix, but I thought maybe I should read it first. So this is the 1 to 3. And so if I read this, it would be half the points. And I'm thinking that's 3 books. So hold on. Someone is calling me. Someone's calling my name. Hold on. How many pages is this? Oh, 592, 599, 600 pages. So this would only give me about 300 points. So, but I wanted to read it anyway. So you guys need to, well, Kiwi just already has her point. Camila, pick a team, join us for the ARC Readathon. You do not have to read your ARCs. You can read any book you want to. I just thought it would be fun to make it nautical themed. I'm going to try and read these ARCs on here. I'm going to try and up my NetGalley score. It's not score. Total ratio, I don't know, whatever they call it. I'm gonna try to up that, and they're gonna be sprints. So there's gonna be a sprint schedule. There's a Discord. Join the Discord. all the information is on there, all the prompts, all the teams, everything is in there. And then join us for ARC August. I'm going to be trying to hop into people's sprints. I don't know. I haven't yet signed up to do sprints, but if I don't do my own, I'm going to try and hop into somebody else's sprints. If not, I'm going to be in the comments. Um, let's have fun with this, you know? All right, so I'm gonna head out. Thank you guys for coming to my video. I know that Atia is sprinting right now. I don't know. There might be some other people sprinting, but yeah. All right, I'll catch y'all in ARC August. All righty, bye.